on a daily, feeling like Gresh unleashed.
Yeah, let's go.
It's the beginning, we already winning. We ripping like Jack, so you know that we killing. The flow is so cold at the bone, it is chilling. Just give me a minute, I'm feeling real vicious. Malicious, precision, destroy competition. The newest edition, to walk up and kill it. The war of attrition, we bring demolition. No need for permission, we never pay a mission. Hey.
I be on that light skin, I be on the top, you know that. I be on that right shit, I be way up. I be on that light skin, I be on the top, you know way.
It's Monday. You know what that means, as the road to WrestleMania now has a roadblock in the form of Carnage Gold Rush, as we're turning our focus to that event as well. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Carnage. Kansas City is ready. Kansas City is red hot. And it looks like we're kicking it off with our Harley Quinn of your wildest dreams. She is the goddess, Alexa Bliss. She's looking to bounce back after she was eliminated by Becky Lynch in the Women's Royal Rumble match. She is currently sitting at number 10 on this week's rankings. Whomever is sitting at number 1 by the time we reach Carnage Gold Rush, by the way, will challenge Bianca Belair for the Women's Championship. So each and every match, every dominant situation is prominent in the decision-making of the cabinet each week. Want to keep up to date on the rankings every week? Check out the website that you saw flash across the screen and in the description. Bliss has the advantage in this one because her opponent had quite the run-in last week with Camp Spades. Bliss is focused and ready to go. This crowd here in Kansas City is on their feet. What a night we have in store. I will get to that in just a little bit, because her opponent, that being Alexa Bliss, is someone who I personally wouldn't advise for her to wrestle in this match after the run-in she had with Camp Spades last week. You can't really see it, which is smart on her part. Candice LeRae's ribs and back are heavily taped after she was laid out by Baszler with a fireman's carry slam on the stage. But we are back in the States. Tokyo, Japan was red hot for the Royal Rumble weekend. And I gotta say, Candice LeRae, she's currently not ranked, but a win over Alexa Bliss could bump her up in the rankings. People would normally characterize her as the wife, quote unquote, but she's one tough woman that will bleed for this business. So it's no surprise that she's deciding to tough it out with a bad back. Her tag team partner for last week, Ember Moon, however, is currently on the shelf. More on that in just a bit. It is Bliss versus LeRae to kick us off here on Monday Night Carnage. Don't let the size of these women fool you. And there is the bell as they can scrap. And here we go. Bliss already trying to get into the head of Candice LeRae, who was not 100%. As I said, she has the ribs taped up, the back taped up, because she wants... she needs that support, but also, as this Elmo Colatab is in the corner, Jessica Carr breaking the... Oh, a cheap shot by Bliss. A cheap shot by Bliss, and now another... I'm telling the story about what is going on from last week, but Bliss is on a whole nother ball game as she wants to make sure that Candice LeRae regrets ever stepping in a ring with her. Oh, look, beautiful jawbreaker by Bliss. But as I said, people will normally characterize Candice LeRae as the wife of Johnny Gargano, but she is not one to just be categorized in that way, because she is a fighter. But Alexa Bliss is looking to just torture Mrs. Wrestling. Speaking of last week, her tag team partner for that time, Ember Moon, is currently on the shelf with a serious head injury. Hopefully she doesn't miss too much time, but the way Dakota Kai revealed herself to be a part of Camp Spades, you just saw the intent of destroying another woman's career, as Alexa Bliss is intent on making sure that Candice LeRae regrets ever stepping in the ring, as she's focused on that arm a little bit as well as that back, which is smart because Candice is not 100%. Like I said, it's like Alexa Bliss is just, she wants to make sure that she keeps that number 10 spot, because as I mentioned, the women's ranking system is updated weekly. So whomever is number 1, which is currently Shayna Baszler, whomever is number 1 by the time we get to Gold Rush, will challenge Bianca Belair for the women's championship. And oh, Alexa Bliss, no. Oh, again to that bad back, a back breaker as she's just wrenching at the back, and which is kind of the way that you're twerking her back is brutal. Kick to the midsection from Bliss. Had her down to one knee for a split second, but Candice, the will of Candice is not about to back down. Oh, snap there, takedown. Despite fighting with a bad back, Candice is putting up quite the fight. She's staying in this one. As I mentioned, the group, Camp Spades has to be watching after putting the fear in the women's division last week as LeRae fights out, fights back. Oh, kick to the ribs, kick, elbow to the ribs, excuse me, and now kick to the knee. Camp Spades put the fear of God and then some in the women's division last week, from Shayna's dominant showing in the women's rumble to putting Ember and Moon on the shelf with a head injury, and Peyton Royce out with a fractured elbow as Candice LeRae fights back and fires her way back into this one. So those two women already put out from her. Oh, and a cold breaker. Alexa Bliss is about to be done right here too. And 3, no, only 8-2. Camp Spades is not one to mess with. Many people will say that they should be the fourth woman. Oh, no. Candice LeRae about to prove that she's not someone to mess with. Mrs. Gargano escape. Sending a message to Shayna Baszler that it's going to be hard as hell to put her down. Is she going to pull her by the ear? Oh my God, Alexa Bliss taps. Alexa Bliss taps. It looked like she was pulling by the ear. Nevertheless, there you see the code breaker from Candice LeRae, where I thought it was over right there, but Alexa Bliss was not about to go down just yet as she kicked out at 2. And this right here, the Mrs. Gargano escape. And yes, right there, she was pulling her by the ear, which is quite different from the way her husband does it. But she was pulling her and she was torturing her enough for Alexa Bliss to tap out. Camp Spades tried to put her out last week, but that is not the case. They lit a fire under her ass. Ember Moon was put on the shelf. Peyton Royce was put on the shelf. Candice is saying she is not about to go down without a fight. Tough break for Alexa Bliss, but I'm sure she will be able to bounce back. And she's not leaving the ring. She is disheartened. And wait, oh my God! Rhea Ripley! She's back! And a boot to the face! New look, same pissed off demeanor. The Nightmare is back for the first time since she had her jaw broken. That's the reason why she was away. She had her jaw broken by Bianca Belair at the Rumble. Now she's sending a message. She's number 2 on the women's ranking, but this might bump her up. Riptide on the floor. Ripley is back and better than ever after missing nearly 3 weeks of action. Oh, she's asking for the microphone. Let's see what she has to say. Ripley sending a message to not only Bianca, but the Camp Spades as well. As I mentioned, Ripley did suffer a fractured jaw that put her on the shelf since the Rumble. New look, same badass. Ripley is coming for that title again. And there you see the number 1 ranked Shayna Baszler and her protege, Sonya Deville, watching all this unfold. Reading those eyes, man. Baszler only has pain and suffering in mind for everyone not a part of Camp Spades. And speaking of pain and suffering, our main event is more than likely going to have all that and more as the Maniac Eric Young battles Rumble winner Pete Dunne. After being power-driven 2 days in a row, Dunne is out for revenge. And after using the brass knuckles to knock out Rhea Ripley as well as break her jaw at the Rumble, the women's champion Bianca Belair will address the rumors. Is she a part of the BDC or not? We'll find out here tonight. And then, for the first time since the 50th episode of Raw in this series, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley, formerly Dean Ambrose, speaks for the first time since his shocking return during the Men's Royal Rumble. Is he back full-time? What's his deal? Who signed him? So many questions we have. What a night we have in store for you here tonight. Oh, there you see Shawn Michaels. How is he getting back in this building is my question. Oh, William Regal, the chief of staff to the commissioner. What message? For the 3rd time, we're seeing Shawn Michaels since he quote-unquote quit and caused his companies to close down for a month. Hopefully we know more about that pending meeting between the current commissioner and the former commissioner. But I do know what we are moments away from, and that is the special announcement from the new WWE World Television Champion, the innovator of the GTS, walking with the legacy of Kenta on his shoulders, Hideo Itami. The last time we saw Itami, he was on the receiving end of a brutal assault at the hands of Aleister Black back at WWE Ground Zero until his shocking return when he defeated Black's cohort in the Rebellion, Zack Ryder, during the Royal Rumble kickoff as a surprise opponent in a matter of minutes after hitting 2 GTSs to pick up the win and leave Tokyo as the champion. It was announced last week that he would make a huge announcement in regards to the World TV title itself. I cannot wait to hear what it is as he raises the strap for those here in Kansas City. And for those of you watching at home, the GTS Club is in full effect, and I cannot wait to hear what he has to say as he reaches for the microphone, and the anticipation is kind of building. It's kind of thick, if you will. What does he have to say? He did so in a matter of minutes. And wait, a change. Okay, I'm listening. The golden rules. Okay. 30-minute time limit, 20-second countouts, and in the case there is a draw, there will be an immediate sudden death. I like where this is going. And they will be defended under these rules starting next week. And pretty sure weeks to follow. The World Television Championship is a staple of the main show. And wait a minute. You can't speak of the TV title in this series without talking about the inaugural champion, the Sicilian psychopath, Tommaso Ciampa. But what about the golden rules? You can say it's kind of a nod to Itami's time in New Japan. 30-minute time limit, sudden death if there is a draw, and a 20-second countout, unlike the modern 10-second countout that we are accustomed to here in the States. But now I have another question. Why is Ciampa out here? What is his reasoning? I'm pretty sure, if I'm going off of my gut feeling, he's probably out here to issue a little challenge of his own. We haven't seen him since the Rumble, where he had a strong show on his as well. Wait. No. Did he? Did Ciampa just throw his name in the hat to face Hideo Itami for the World Television Championship under Golden Rules next week? I hope the cabinet sees the potential in this showdown. Ciampa is still gunning for the title he never lost. He had to vacate due to injury at the hands of Sami Callihan, whom we haven't seen since their unsanctioned match a number of weeks ago. Hopefully we'll get more detail on the Golden Rules stipulation that has now been tied to the title in the coming days. But if you ask me, that stipulation favors Itami more than anyone. Tommaso Ciampa has thrown his hat to face Hideo Itami for the World Television Championship. And if the cabinet, I hope the cabinet is watching and they sanction that match for next week. That will be fire. That will be a banger, to say the very least. The order is focusing. What? Wait a minute. Finn Balor. What just went down? Balor has been found unconscious. Who was that walking away? I have no idea what is going on with that situation. Hopefully we can find out more, and I don't have any idea who these two jabronis are, but they accepted a quick payday, which they might regret in just a matter of moments. It's Hanson. It's Rowe. Coming to the ring by Sarah Rowe. They are known as the War Raiders. That Finn Balor situation is quite unsettling, and I'm pretty sure these two jabronis in the ring will realize that they are in an unsettling situation as well. Accompanied to the ring by Sarah Rowe, former Ring of Honor IWGP Tag Team Champions as a unit. Rowe is a former United States champion within this series. They look focused and ready to take this tag team division by storm since Hanson came aboard during the Alternative Tour last November. The Street Profits will defend their tag team titles on Carnage Gold Rush without a doubt. Without question, the Raiders want their name in the hat as potential opponents for the Profits on that special show as they hype this sold-out crowd here in Kansas City to issue into that war chant, because this is going to be quite the war. This is going to be the slaughter. I'm going to call them long hair jabroni and short hair jabroni because they are in for a beating. And all that is left to be said is let the raid begin. Raymond Rowe would have been IC champion if he defeated Drew McIntyre back during the Alternative Tour, but that is in the past. They are focused on right here and right now, which I'm sure jabroni long hair and jabroni short hair is not really keen on seeing who's in front of him. That is Raymond Rowe, one of the strongest hitters in the game today. He will break you down and make you accept the fact that you've been broken down. That's how strong and that's how demanding that he is. He's offered him a free shot right there, and that was it. A swing and a miss from jabroni number long hair, and a knife edge chop. Raymond Rowe in complete control. Oh, what a discus forearm. Cleaned his clock. Now he's about to make him meet the mat the hard way with that sickening spine buster. As I mentioned, the Profits will defend their tag team titles against whomever the cabinet decides on Carnage Gold Rush in a number of weeks. But I gotta say that this is a strong way to put your name in that hat. Oh, no. Short hair jabroni brought in a hard way with that belly-to-belly suplex, and now he don't want no more. He rolling out. He's like, I don't want no more, which is smart because you're in the ring with two of the most dominant forces in the tag team division. They went on a little break, but now the tag team division better be ready because we're about to witness what they call the fallout. If their names weren't in the conversation to face the Profits on Carnage Gold Rush, it better be now. The War Raiders with a dominant victory on Monday Night Carnage. Let's take a look back at this dominant showing right here. This is what they call the fallout, the massive man Hanson with that beautiful leg drop. And now, all I gotta say is the War Raiders, they on another level right now. They have reunited. They are focused. They are ready to get those tag straps here in the WWE. And all I gotta say, the Profits that better be ready because if their name is called, what a way. And wait a minute, Sarah Rowe asking for a microphone. Let's hear what she has to say after that dominant showing. And there you see it. Like I said, straight to the point and proving what we already said. The War Raiders. The War Raiders, Raymond Rowe and Hanson, with that woman in their ear, they are gunning for those tag team straps. The Street Profits had better be ready because this is about to be a slaughter. Just my point of view. The Bastard Pack is coming back to the WWE. And wait a minute. We see the conclusion of that interview, or that meeting, excuse me, between Shawn and Paul. And what? A vacation? So let me get this straight. Shawn Michaels pulled one over on us again. He's still under contract with the WWE, but not in a management capacity? How is it even possible that he found a loophole like that? What is going on? Shawn is back in the WWE, but in a matter of moments, Elias is set to go one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion Cesaro in a non-title showdown, with a victory placing his name in the hat to possibly challenge the Swiss for the title on the special edition of Carnage. But that might be easier said than done, because the last time Elias contended for the IC title was back in June year 4 at King of the Ring, when he took part in the gauntlet match. But now, as I mentioned, he has a non-title showdown with the reigning and defending Intercontinental Champion. He is the wrestling purist, fresh off successfully defending his title in a triple threat match at the Royal Rumble event in Tokyo, Japan. He is the defending Intercontinental Champion, but this is a non-title showdown. The Swiss Cyborg, Cesaro. His resume stacks up quite the bunch. Former WWE World Heavyweight and Tag Team Champion within this series, defeating Jeff Hardy last December at WWE Joker's Wild to win the title for the first time in this series. He's focused on going down in history as one of the greatest in that ring, but I'm still baffled at what we just heard. Shawn Michaels is still in the WWE. Technically, he found a loophole while he was commissioner. He's not a commissioner anymore because that position has been granted to Paul Heyman, but he is still in the WWE. We heard from Keith Lee over on the website, and he says he's not done with the IC title, but in the meantime, he has to turn his attention to someone else, and you have to know that is the order. You can view that interview and more over on the exclusive tab on JoshuaGresham.org. What a night we have seen so far. The War Raiders are dominant. We had Candice LeRae fight through a bad back to pick up a win over the goddess Alexa Bliss. The Nightmare Rhea Ripley staking her claim that she is not done with the women's title. What a night it has been, and this is going to be quite the match. One fall to the finish, non-title match, a win for Elias, as I mentioned, will without a doubt, as the bell rings, put him in strong contention for a shot at the title. It is the Drifter, the Cyborg, and the non-title as the elbow and collar title, as Cesaro, the strength of this man which is out of this world, dominating him to the back, and now going to get a clean break right here. That, yes, we do. What a night it has been so far. We ain't even done by the long shot. Another elbow collar tie up. Cesaro looking to quickly get that advantage right back in his favor, snapping him down into the headlock. And now Elias is going to find a way to get out of this situation if he wants to get one over on the champion, which he does swiftly and beautifully. But that wasn't that long, because Cesaro, like I said, he is one cyborg. He is a machine in that square circle. Oh, what an uppercut! Just like that. Couldn't even get my sentence finished out there like that. Okay. Thought he was going off the ropes, but he turned it into a shoulder tackle. Does Cesaro, as I mentioned, fresh off of his successful title defense during the Royal Rumble. His only second time defending the title, the first time being against Keith Lee 24 hours after he won it, but that was interrupted by the order. And what a gut wrench, what a German suplex right there. So Cesaro has had quite a few of his enemies, and we haven't seen Jeff Hardy since he was pinned during the Royal Rumble. Elias might not want to see this coming. Another European uppercut, but this time in the corner. Elias in serious trouble. He ran into a cyborg, to say the very least, because Cesaro is a genius in that square circle. Oh, and he plants him after that airplane spin. And now a beautiful leg drop right there. Still to come tonight, Jon Moxley we will hear from the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Someone Cesaro knows quite well, as they had their fair share of battles over the title once upon a time in this series. Elias scooping him up. Oh, what a power slam right there. Elias infirm, looking to firm his control. Oh, what a knee to the chest, causing the champion to tackle to the floor. Now, oh, repeated stumps into the corner. Elias is not about to be a sucker. The last time he contended for the IC title, as I mentioned, was during King of the Ring in year 4, during that gauntlet match with then defending IC champion The Miz. So you already know that he would love nothing more than another shot at that title, but Cesaro is about to give him another shot of his own. Oh, what a beautiful uppercut. Beautiful uppercut, Cesaro. He's done playing around. He is done playing games. Oh, snapping him down. Oh, he's about to float him over, about to hook the leg. Oh, and a beautiful sharpshooter in the center of the ring. Shout out to his former tag team partner, TJ Wilson. Cesaro with a submission victory in convincing fashion over Elias. Was that even, did we have a timer on that? Because it had to be some type of record. Quick, straight to the point. Cesaro was all about sending a message to whoever is coming after his title, the workhorse title in this division, as Cesaro keeping his momentum heading into Carnage Gold Rush. Whomever the cabinet decides to place in front of him had better be prepared to go to war, because Cesaro is not one to give you a light fight. He's on, what the hell? Who? Adam Cole. 1 week after, I'm guessing, turning his back on the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole striking the Intercontinental Champion. Whoa. Speaking of the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong, one of the last remaining members of that group. Roderick Strong looking for payback after Adam Cole turned his back on him as well as the group last week. Oh, he's getting sweet revenge. Cesaro didn't expect that super kick to the back of the head. He is rocked, but that is not the story right here. Roderick Strong looking to get sweet revenge. Going for have him in the corner, knife edge, chopping now. Roderick Strong having rocked, and now whoa, hold up. It's Mike Bennett. The Miracle's back in the WWE. Oh, he just caught Cesaro and Roderick Strong at the same time. I thought he was excommunicated after the closing of NXT. Oh, and he has him down in the corner, does Mike Bennett. Are we witnessing another reunion between he and Adam Cole? What a beautiful drop kick, but that is what is going on? I'm trying my best to keep on. What another shot. What another shot to the face. Roddy tried to get his payback on Adam Cole, who has recovered, but that is not the case. 1 week after Cole stripped himself of the UE armband, he is now realigned with the Miracle. What's the hard way? You turned your back on your entire faction. Oh, and a kick to the knee. Not again. Not again. Last shot. The last shot. Mike Bennett says, from the ashes of an era comes the new kingdom, the rise of a new kingdom. And oh, a shot to the back. Miracle Street. It appears that the kingdom is back. The kingdom is back. And is that Kyle O'Reilly watching all this unfold? Where does he stand in all of this? This is symbolic. Adam Cole is shedding the skin of the Undisputed Era and reforming another brotherhood minus one, the kingdom. That shot from Mike knocked Cesaro for a loop. You know the IC champ is going to come looking for his payback. But what is going to happen with the rest of what's left of the Undisputed Era? Kyle O'Reilly, there you see, as clear as day, he was watching all this unfold. Where does he stand? We have so many questions, very few answers.
Just can't be tamed. You might not be down, but
He has Mike Chioda. He's on the rope. Come on, Mike, get him out of here. Mike, get out. What? Oh, my God. Was that? MVP handed Bianca the brass knuckles. And while the referee's back was turned, she struck Ripley with the knucks. Oh, no, not this way, Bianca. Come on. Come on. KOD. KOD to Ripley. But it's academic after that knuckle shot. The brass knucks is enough to put away Ripley only. Bianca Belair still the women's champ. Well, it's official. Bianca Belair is a member of the BDC, and what is also official, next week, Hideo Itami will defend his World TV title against the first champion, Tommaso Ciampa, under Golden Rules. That just has explosive chaos written all over it. And for the first time since having her jaw broken by Bianca Belair at the Royal Rumble, the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley, promised she would go through everyone, including Camp Spades, to get another shot at the title. It's Ripley versus Sonya Deville of Camp Spades next week. And then just a few short weeks before they clash for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on Carnage Gold Rush, the champion Apollo Crews and the challenger Kofi Kingston will be involved in a sit-down interview to discuss their mindsets heading into this match, months in the making. And fresh off the desk of Paul Heyman, this next match was gonna happen sooner or later. After they went to a draw during the #1 contender gauntlet match last week, we're letting them loose as Bobby Lashley battles Big E Langston under no holds barred. What a stacked show we have for you next week, ladies and gentlemen, as the road to not only WrestleMania but Monday Night Carnage Gold Rush is heating up big time. And all you gotta, what the hell? Not again. First Finn Balor earlier and now Kevin Owens. Who is this guy and why is he attacking both Balor and Owens? I have no idea what is going on with that, but I do know what is about to happen right now. Before we hear from Mox, we need to get this personal situation going, as this is your main event of this broadcast. Out first is the deranged, the world-class maniac, Eric Young. He is a former tag team champion, NXT and WWE, as leader of Sanity. He's a multi-time heavyweight champion outside of the WWE and TNA, just to name a few. He has quite a successful career in this business, but he's out of there. He's out of it. Ever since the breakup of Sanity, I don't know where his head is. He entered the Men's Royal Rumble as a surprise entrant that didn't have to qualify, and I'm sure he had quite the game plan, but EY met a focused and hungry Pete Dunne, who eliminated him within seconds. And that drove Young insane, and I don't know how I can say that because he's already insane, when he returned to the ring and pile drove Dunne from the apron to the floor. And he didn't even wait long to attack again, just 24 hours later, when he snuck up behind Dunne and dropped him with another pile driver on Carnage. I don't know why he's all of a sudden targeted Pete Dunne, but then again, I need to remember he's literally insane. And he lost his quote-unquote family insanity when they went their separate ways earlier, or late last year, excuse me. But now Eric Young has to basically contend for his sins. He has to contend for what he did to not only Pete Dunne, not once but twice. He's going to be dealt a hand that is going to be brutal and straight to the point. And I wouldn't say brutal if I didn't mean it, because here is the winner of this year's Men's Royal Rumble match. Bruisermania is indeed happening at WrestleMania. He is the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, and he's spoiling for a fight. He had quite the showing during the Royal Rumble, eliminating the likes of Walter and Daniel Bryan, and Dunne's not one to back down from a fight. He had quite the interaction with MVP, the manager and CEO of BDC. Oh, now Dunne's not wasting any time. He is rushing to the ring. Mike Chioda is going to be the official, and here we go. Dunne and Young, this is your main event. We have a huge fight on our hands, and Young with the quick advantage. Dunne didn't even take off his jacket because he just wants to hurt the man who tried to cripple him not once but twice. The same move he did to MVP after MVP made it personal by mentioning Dunne's family, his young daughter, his wife. No, another shot to the midsection, and now Dunne wrenching and about to torture him the only way he knows how. He knows how to make you feel the pain that he's feeling by torturing the ligament, joint manipulation to say the very least, as he's stomping. Dunne he hasn't even gotten his jacket off, and Eric Young is about to take full advantage. Oh, what a Thesz press. This is your main event. Mike Chioda is your senior official, and he will officiate this match. There's no need to build this up to a pay-per-view because neither one of these men will wait any longer. Oh, and Young with and a shot to the midsection. Young is just toying with Pete Dunne here as he ripped off the jacket. He ripped off the jacket, and now Dunne in serious trouble early on. Pete Dunne is going to the main event of WrestleMania, but if he can get past Eric Young, who has the intent of injuring this man and making sure that he doesn't even make it. Oh, what a jab. Another hook. And now a discus into a lariat. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, and he's scraping the elbow pad, the protected elbow, which is about as bad as a paper cut. Going kick to the midsection right there. Now he's torturing him, targeting that neck. That neck and face is where he wants to target. He is bandaged up, still does Pete Dunne. Oh, and a shot to another lariat. Like I said, he is targeting that neck as Pete is clutching at that neck, which is, he avoided serious injury, but he ignored doctor's orders to take the week off. He wanted this fight, and he didn't want a discus forearm. The exposed elbow to the face, and Eric Young trying to catch a breather, but Dunne is going right after him. He is not about to let him breathe, and Young, I'm thinking he was playing possum right there. Oh, shot. Send him into the barricade right there. But Dunne, and a kick to the midsection right there. Now he is about to turn the pain to Eric Young, bouncing him off the barricade right there. He has it to the official's count of 10. And a repeated shot to the barricade, and now he's about to wrestle him down to the mat. Torn with him, rubbing his face. No, what a kick to the spine. He's saying you want to mess with my nerves because that type of damage to the neck could mess with your spine a little bit. Oh, what a drop kick. Oh, bouncing him spine first off the LED post. Young is already in trouble right here. This is your main event. Kansas City has been red hot all night. We have yet to hear from Jon Moxley. Oh, and bouncing him off the LED post as well as the barricade, the hardest part of the ring, excuse me. Official at the count of 4. Young has got to get him back in. There he does. What a night it has been. Hideo Itami announced the golden rules where the TV title will be defended in a 30-minute time limit, 20-second count out. I can't wait to get more information about that. That will be his first title defense under those rules. Will be against Tommaso Ciampa next week, as Young is just torturing Pete Dunne as he was trying to choke him out right there. Also, we saw that Rhea Ripley is gunning for that women's championship one more time, and she will go through Camp Spades, who delivered a brutal message last week as Dunne got out of the fireman's carry's position with that reverse DDT, and now he's about to target He's about to target that previously injured shoulder. Young has his fair share of injuries, to say the very least, and now he's about to rake back at that elbow, which is smart because you take that elbow out, you take out that pile driver, he won't be able to lift you up. But Young found a way to get out, and he responded with that forearm. We also saw Candice LeRae, and a shot to the to the side of the temple. We also saw Candice LeRae proving that you got to do a lot more to keep her down. I can't wait to see what she has in store. Will she move up in the rankings? So much happened tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just now tuning in, this is your main event. Eric Young versus Pete Dunne. All this started when Young was eliminated by Dunne during the Royal Rumble. Now Young is about to eliminate him from this match. Oh my God, what a superplex from the... Looked like it snatched the breath out of both men for a split second, but Young is back to his feet. The sold-out crowd here in Kansas City, red hot for Eric Young. Gut buster, red hot for both men, and now look at it. After that gut buster, is this going to be enough to put him away? No, only a 2. This crowd probably can't believe what they're seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is quite the battle for your main event. Young bouncing him down. We saw Cesaro put Elias away with this earlier. Will he do the same to Pete Dunne as he got him locked in a sharpshooter? Nowhere to go, center of the ring. Look at the pain in the face of Pete Dunne. That spine has got to be killing him, but he found a way to roll through. He found a way to roll through and push his Young off of him. Shot to the forearm, got him rocked in the corner, knife edge chop. Pete Dunne is fired up, and now he's about to give him his receipt with those scraping of the elbows in the corner. Causing him to fall to the mat. What a shot to the face. Shot to the jaw. And another forearm done. He has no protection on his elbow, so that is flesh on flesh. Bone on bone, and a knife edge chopper and respawn. What a beautiful super kick. You can't like the actions of Eric Young, but you got to respect his legacy in this business. As he responds with the camel clutch, the Iron Sheik will be proud. Got the camel clutch, center of the ring, nowhere to go. Targeting the neck. It's just smart because he injured the neck in the first place, but Dunne found a way to slip through his fingers. And now Dunne slamming him neck first to the mat. Dunne is psyching himself out. He is fighting through the pain. That neck has got to be killing him. He went against doctor's orders to compete in this match despite having neck issues when he arrived to the arena, but he is putting up a fight, and he is putting up one hell of a beating on Eric Young as he bit the fingers, and now he is targeting that back and that elbow. What a shot! Shot to the face. That strong style is coming in full force. And he's targeting that arm, looking to break it. What a double knees to the spine. Dunne, he can feel it. He is psyching himself out. He is targeting. He is poised. The winner of the men's rumble looking to put Young away right here. We all know what this is. X-Plex. That isn't it. That is enough. That is enough to put away the former world champion. No, only a 2. He kicked out barely. Young made this big, and now he's about to lie. And look at the strength of Dunne. What a sit-out powerbomb after the deadlift. The strength. Put him away right here. And the 3. What? No! Look at the eyes of Dunne. He can't believe he kicked out. This is indeed awesome as this Kansas City crowd is red hot for this match. Non-stop action. Your main event. He was possibly going for the bitter end. But Young had that very well scout. What a kick to the face. What a kick to the face. And now Dunne is in serious trouble as Young makes his way to the top. What a beautiful diving elbow drop. Dunne is busted open. He's about to feel more than just that as Eric Young is poised and ready for him to go. Possibly going for the pile driver. But no, Dunne has him in his clutches. Bitter end. The bitter end. It is over. It is all but over. Pete Dunne, oh, what the hell? No. Chris Jericho. Jericho's back. Chris Jericho's back. We haven't seen him since before the Rumble. But why? Jericho just ruined a great main event. Oh, what a back elbow to that open wound. Oh, and now Young. He's about to hit him. Nope, never mind. I thought he was about to aid Eric Young. Oh, but Jericho has no friends. He doesn't give a damn who you are. Jericho. They had their issues since November, and Jericho hasn't forgotten. Oh, what a lion salt. What a lion salt by Jericho. And there you see Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne's current friend. And oh my God. Jake Hager. We haven't seen Hager since he was thrown off the stage a few days before the Rumble. This man is truly not a machine. Oh my God, a gut wrench power bomb on the floor. This man is truly not a human. He is a machine, and he's back less than 2 months later. But Chris Jericho ended this perfect main event between him, Pete Dunne, and Eric Young, the Judas Effect. The Judas Effect. Jericho just ruined a great main event, and what the hell? Who? Jake Hager sees a goes in. Oh my God! It's Trent Seven. Seven's back. Seven's back, making a feline to Jake Hager. Oh, what a kick to the face. We haven't seen Seven in months. We haven't seen Seven in months. Oh, what a knife-edge chop. Oh, 7-star lariat. Okada Light. A 7-star lariat, but Trent Seven is back. And now he's gunning for Chris Jericho. Oh, here we go. Bionic elbows. Trent Seven. Trent, we haven't seen him in a while. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne just saw a aid from a goes in a 7-star lariat to Jericho. Eric Young looking to get back in there, but then he's hesitant. Trent's begging him to fight. Let's go. Let's get it on. Eric Young don't want the smoke tonight. Trent Seven comes to the aid of his friends. British Strong Style is back. And someone else is back. The former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley, formerly Dean Ambrose, is back. And we will hear what he has to say when we come back next. Don't go anywhere. Moxley speaks next. WrestleMania is going to be red hot when we get there. But first, Kansas City is about to witness the return of some unscripted violence. Formerly known as Dean Ambrose, this man hits different. This is Jon Moxley. Entering through the crowd like his former days as a member of The Shield. But let's give you guys a history lesson if you will indulge us. June year 4, he was a part of the WWE Championship tournament, which he lost in and got into a situation with then general manager Shawn Michaels, which ended with him dropping Shawn on his head, and not too long after he was fired. However you look at it, that one decision caused a ripple effect here in the WWE because that one act inadvertently helped create the rebellion, and Mox was gone for nearly a year until the Rumble, after he took out Mustafa Ali and left management with no choice but to insert him in the match, and he had quite the showing, making it to the final 3 until he ran into a low blow, a shot below the belt from Daniel Bryan, and was eliminated. Mox said to Bryan during the match that this is his problem that he created and he wants to fix it. What does that even mean as he salutes this crowd here in Kansas City with that signature pose as a member of the Shield, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion for his stacks, actually defeating Bryan to win that actual title for a second time at Judgment Day, year 3. He's responsible for Stone Cold Steve Austin retiring in this series, defeating the Rattlesnake inside Hell in a Cell at Armageddon, year 2. Mox has had quite the history in this series, but what does he have to say since his return? This crowd here in Kansas welcoming Mox back the only way they know how. Welcome back. They won't even let him speak. They don't even want this man to speak. They just want to shower him with their love and adoration. Feels good to have you back, man. Mox, not Ambrose. Yeah, we underwent some changes since the company stopped before November. He wants to clean up his mess because he blames himself for the rebellion being created. And he just went to the source. He's calling out Shawn Michaels. What? Mox wants to fight the entire rebellion. How smart is that? But ask and you shall receive. Zack Ryder, Wade Barrett in tow. 2 members of the rebellion. We haven't seen Ryder since he lost the TV title at the Rumble. But I'm guessing they see this situation is about to be a situation, so they about to handle it. Mox took off his jacket because he knows he's about to be in a fight. He knows he's about to be in a war, and they're not running in the ring. They're not running it up like they normally do because they're taking their time. And oh, there you see Chad Gable, another member of the rebellion, surrounding the ring. And there you see right to the back of your screen, look up, the leader of the rebellion, Daniel Bryan. Bryan is begging for one of them to get in the ring because he started this at the Rumble, during the Men's Royal Rumble, when he eliminated Aleister Black. But he is here to eliminate the entire rebellion, and he will do it alone if he has to, because Mox is a lone wolf. He doesn't really hang with people since he broke up with the Shield. All right, Mox is in some serious trouble. He is about to get into... Oh, what the hell? Whoa! Shane McMahon! Shot to the back with the spine, taking out Wade Barrett and Zack Ryder. Shane just took out 2 members of the rebellion, and now he's in the ring. And now we've seen this before. We've seen this situation before. The last time these 2 were in the ring, Mox dropped him with a Dirty Deeds, now known as Death Rider, and Shane's willing to put aside their differences. He wants to end the rebellion because their family has been affected by the rebellion. Triple H is still out of action after the 3 stages of hell, and now Shane and Mox are standing side by side. I never thought I'd see this. We are now down with Daniel Bryan and Chad Gable. Ryder, Zack Ryder, and Wade Barrett are out of commission at the moment. We're down to these 2. It is now evened up. Daniel Bryan motioning towards Chad Gable. Oh, now we're about to... Dean Ambrose knows, excuse me, I got used to it. Jon Moxley knows that this is all too familiar when he was a part of the Shield. Who will strike first? And what the hell? The lights have gone dark Oh no, we forgot about this man. How can you forget about this man? The sergeant at arms in the rebellion, the harbinger of fury, Aleister Black, the man who was taken out by Shane and Mox at the Rumble. Now we are now even. And what the? Who the? Oh my God! AJ Styles! AJ Styles is making a feline to the ring. Making a feline to the ring. He has no love lost for Daniel Bryan or Aleister Black. We are now even. We are now even. This is about to break down into an all-out war. This crowd is jacked. Who will fire the first shot? There ain't no disadvantages here. Moxley and Shane and AJ on one side. Daniel Bryan, Chad Gable, and Aleister Black on the other. Who will strike first? This crowd is jacked. We are ready. Something is about to explode. AJ daring Daniel Bryan to fire the first. What the hell? Oh my God! AJ just took out Jon Moxley. Oh my God. AJ unleashing a wrath on Moxley, but why? Why? Oh my God, bouncing real first off the steps. The love from this crowd has just turned. AJ Styles just took out Jon Moxley. But now we have to worry because oh my God. What? Why? Shane McMahon is all by himself. No. Shane is the defiance of Shane. He is not about to go down without a fight. He put his fist up, but he is in the ring with three incredible athletes. Oh, and a double stomp by Black. Black taking his time with this. What the hell did we just see? AJ Styles just took out Jon Moxley. And now, oh my God. Back elbow, roundhouse kick, missed it. But that one, he got him on his shoulder. Shane trying to roll out of the way, but Chad Gable like the vulture. Not about to let that happen. I thought AJ was coming out here to aid, to even the odds, but is he a part of this group? What? Shane he came here looking for a fight, and he's about to pay for it. And Daniel Bryan looking to stomp the breath, the air out of McMahon. He doesn't give a damn who you are. And once again toying with the yes chance of throwing the knee plus to Shane. Can't believe what we just. Why? And AJ's not done with Jon Moxley. Oh, no. No. Bloody Sunday on the stage. My God. What did we just see? This sucks. Wait, I didn't notice when he walked down here. Look at AJ's shoes. He's the man who attacked Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. But why? Oh my God. We need some help out here for Mox. He's not moving. Oh my God. Why, AJ? Why?